And I have a lot to show you, chat. We're at day 24, okay? I don't know if you noticed that, but I hope this land gives you a peaceful place to simply be. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if you noticed that, but there's a new game plus, which I think this is so cool in a game like this. I can start over anytime I want in new game plus, and it will delete everything, but it keeps all of the like skill progression and stuff. So you'd be able to start with, big advantages next time. But so much of the fun is sort of like how you design your shop and like what you decide to specialize in, that I could see how it would be cool to do a new game plus run at some point. All right, coffee's a brewing. Yeah, that's awesome, Cole. All right, let me show you what we've got here, chat. All right, Sarah's ready to go outside. Can't blame her. And we are now into, what is it, fall? So the Mirth Shade has come out. And we have finally finished building the statue. This took quite a while, a lot of stone and ore and other things we had to gather, but we have built the statue. And one thing I always like to do early in the day here before we open the shop is come up and what apples do we have now? Amber Fall, because it's fall, I guess. Come up and check all of this. So we need to gather our honey. 4, 11, 15. Okay, we have 15. If we have any milk, we need to put the milk in this to turn it into cheese. So this is where I am kind of experimenting with all the different crafting stations. I love all the graphics on these, by the way. And then this one we need to put fruit in. What's the fruit that we have the most of? We have 871 Ghost. Oh, we still have 1400 Soul Berries. So these were the summer berries. So we'll still make a little bit more summer berry jam. And then we sell the jam in the store. And let me make sure everything is saying the right thing. Make sure it says what I'm playing and all that. Eddie's Haven Part 4. Want to find a specialty? Yes. Okay, we're good. Okay, so then this is, we're going to get our honey. So anyway, I'm kind of like experimenting with all of these different crafting things, because what I want to do is sort of specialize in like a couple things in our store. So if we throw the honey in here, this is going to make jam. Sorry, no, this is going to make honey fizz brew. And if we want to give it a flavor, we also put a different, so soulberry jam and soulberry buzz is what we've been creating. But I think this day I'm going to do some ghost berry in here with the honey. And let's see what flavor that makes. Let's experiment with a different flavor. It's also a different, oh, I love that it's changing colors slowly over time, by the way. It's also something different we can sell in the store. Okay, this one we want to take wool or tufts. So let's take some of the wool. We've done white in the past. Let's do tan this time. And this will turn it into thread. I'm making an assumption here, but I assume that we'll use the thread for crafting down the road. Although, we can just sell the thread in our store if we want to. All right, so here we want to place shards. And by placing the shard, here, let me see if I just click on, what, crystal? Yeah. By placing the shard, we create these really nice gems. And they sell for a ton in the store. It's actually really fun. And look at those, look at that response. Isn't that cool? I just love how the crafting stations respond. Okay, so we can get Aether. Same thing. It's from shards. And so if we put it in here, within in one day we'll get Aether out of it. And the thing you can do with Aether is you can actually infuse plants that you're growing with Aether to change the flavor or taste of the plants. So let's get some ore in here. We have... Is there anything we haven't created yet? It looks like we've gotten them all now. We'll be getting a lot of the Sunglow ore, so let's just put this in here for now. Again, so cool. He's going to turn the ore into ingots for us, that little dragon fella. And the only thing we need to do here, one day until harvest, so we just need to water that. So I want to show you the fish ponds over here, but let's get this watered really quick. We're going to go ahead and open the store. So we open the store. Good morning, Buddy. This is our first cashier. He does a great job for us. Sarah's following us around today. Yo, what's up, Teddy? How's it going? Okay, this is our weapons section. We've really expanded the store here. In this section, we have lots of different, like health pots, magic pots, speed. These are journals for alchemists, so they can keep track of what recipes they're using. Then over here we have some toys for kids to play with. And then we're starting a new section here. These are some of those gems I was telling you about. So right now we've been selling Honeyglow gems. And these blue sky stars. So those are cool. And then this is sort of our very popular side of our store where we sell all of our fresh produce. And this doesn't make a ton of money, but it does bring in the customers. So this is some of the soulberry jam we've been making, cheese, and this is the soulberry buzz that we've been making. One thing I like about this game, you can easily just pull out stuff that goes on a shelf here, and anything in this on this menu, we could, if we wanted to, go ahead and throw on this shelf to sell, because we know that this is a regular shelf. That's kind of how the shelves work. All right. Out here is where we keep fish, which I need to go fish. There's actually no fish in our fish right now. And this is a future shelf that I haven't decided what I want to put on there. But we're expanding outside as well as continuing to knock down walls inside. And we have tons of space. So space is not really an issue right now. This is Rocco. He was our second cashier that we hired. And we have two wisps that restock our entire store for us. So this fella here, he takes all of the stone that we don't want and he converts it to ore, which I really appreciate his work as well. Him and Rocco have become buddies. Just realizing something that we need, and I don't know what is it under crafting. Oh, it's magical. Yeah, okay. A pit of devastation. Yeah. So one thing we need is we need a pit of devastation out here because, can we put it up here? Nah, let's just put it down here. Eventually we'll have to like do something better with all this. But this way I'm not like just littering shelves all over the place out here. Kind of want a pit of devastation in each area. Oh, we haven't watered the plants yet. All right, here we go. Water the plants, and then I guess we'll go fish for a minute. All right. Both of these should now be adequately watered, and they will be ready to ready to harvest tomorrow. This will be the first time I've harvested plants that we have grown. So again, this is just kind of, oh wait, let me look. This is kind of giving us an opportunity to see what do we want to specialize in. We need to pay our employees, so each employee gets 100 credits a day. And we won't upgrade anything right now, we'll do that in a minute. But I do want to see how's stock. We're getting a little low on stamina potions. We'll buy some of those. Everything else is looking pretty good. Alright, I try to keep weapons at least at 40 in terms of stock. If we get below 40, I'll order some. But yeah, we're pretty good. And if we ever need to, like, these are our wisp stations. So the wisps who are stocking our store, you'll see them flying around, but I can turn them off if or deactivate them so they'll stop stocking if I ever need them to. There's the white wisp there. All right. I was gonna look at crafting. So do we have everything going crafting? Tracks, Aether. Yes, we have everything here. Wait, do I have this? Oh, yeah. We have several Bumblebuzz homes to get the honey. We do have the Storm Sprout wand. That's how we water our plants. We do have both a terrarium and a farming plot. We're growing emerald leaf seeds right now. But we're going to expand. If we decide to specialize in growing our own plants and stuff, we're gonna expand to do Earthbud and Kakaroto as well. Okay, so right now we're pretty good. We're using all the converters, the producers. Now, what about magical? The Wand of Boxing just makes it faster, I'm assuming, so you can store furniture in crates. Bouncy blobs are just fun. We could put up a bouncy blob. That could be a fun thing to have. This is how we fish. And this, you can harvest several things. So you put this in the middle of your farm to harvest several places. That's cool. That's automation. So yeah, we'll get a bouncy blob just to see what that looks like. And I don't know if people ever like voluntarily bounce on this thing, but at least I can, right? Whoa! Okay, that's cool. If anybody wants to, they're welcome to. And then there's even a upgraded extra bouncy one if we want to do that as well. You all right, Teddy? Okay. All right, if we're going to fish any today, we need to go fish now. The shop will be closing fairly soon. So right now, what I've been doing with fish... Oh, it's Teddy's thing. Yo, what's up? I've been actually, recently at least, mostly fishing out of the little pond here around the statue. I haven't fished in the lake or the ocean recently. So we just caught a pale vine glass dart. Alright, that was an amethysta. And right now our fishing is level 10. Let's see if we can get it to level 11. Oh, I messed that one up. First time you've seen a magical fishing rod? Yep. That was a new fish. We've never caught that kind of glass dart before. That was the largest pale vine glass dart we've ever caught. And this next fish should put us at level 11. Alright, there's level 11 fishing. Oh, rarity chance times 2. So we've now increased our rarity chance. That's awesome. Alright, so like I said, you can see down there, there's also just like an ocean. Like, it goes on forever. So we can fish out of the ocean. And then on the other side here, there is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to give you a good view of it from here. I'm flying up in the air so you can see it. Yeah, down there is a lake. Down there's a lake. And according to where you fish, changes what kind of fish you're catching. What's up, Buster? We can tend the chickens to get eggs. Especially Tornado. And you mine to get stone and ore. And a lot of the crafting, I mean, a lot of this stuff sort of works together to create different items or things that you can sell in your shop. If you want more fruit, you can grow fruit, but you can also go up here to there's tons of apples on these trees up here. So all kinds of stuff you can do. Let's go check on the store though. I want to see how many of these fish went into these aquarium. So now you can see we have, oh, none of them. Wait a minute. So let's see. Let's see if I can figure out what happened. Did we just get, maybe we just got unlucky on what on what we caught versus what's been in these in the past. Because normally I catch the same, holy cow. All right, so you can see that we've never caught these two fish before. Let's go to market price on both of them. This fish sells for 121 credits. But that might have been the rare fish we caught. Wait, here's another one. This, oh my goodness, look at this. It's like a big carp. Let's let him swim around in there. Oh, that's amazing. Again, is that the first time I've caught him? Yeah, so I think that's the deal, is we caught fish that we haven't caught before. It's possible that some of the fish species actually changed now that we've switched to a different season. That wouldn't surprise me. A lot of the things that you gather seem to change seasonally. Now we've got these little fish displays out here. So tomorrow when our customers come up, they'll just like come over here and purchase fish. We can set it up as decoration only and have some that are off limits. Like if I really liked that fish, which I kind of do. So maybe I want to do this. Let's set this one as decoration only. And then let's, I don't know if I know how to pick up a fish out of the aquarium, but let's see if we can figure it out really quick. We need an empty crate. Should be able to put it in the empty crate. All right, if I point at it, maybe I have to point at its, all right, let's just box it up. Because that will have sent everything back to our inventory, I think. All right, and then we come over here and we pull out this one. Oh, it won't let me place it. Huh. Now can I change it to... Okay. So you have to have it sellable. And then once you put it in, you can turn it back to decoration only. So now that will not be sold. And I think we do need to put the fish back in here. One thing I don't like is these are small enough you would think they could go in there with them. But it doesn't work that way, so we'll put them in here. These will hold 2 different fish species, but multiple of the same fish. All right, now we've got fish to sell tomorrow. Planescape Torment. Interesting, Cole. Can you make the connection for me on what leads you thinking that? Let's say goodnight to Teddy. Thank the employees. Y'all did a great job today. Let's go. Oh, I love that bouncy thing actually sends us to our house even faster. Let's go ahead and rest. All right, fall day 3. Good morning, Sarah. And so we're early fall. So that means by the end of this, we'll have tons of Mirthshade, which is cool. We can make lots of Mirthshade fizzy drinks and jam. Mining's up to level 13. Mining is now... Speed is 1.92, and we're getting double the amount. The UI, the reading? Okay, cool. That's awesome. I do like those types of games. I cannot remember if I ever played the original Planescape back in the day. Because I loved Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Icewind Dale 1 and 2. Some of those like classics were just my jam back in the day when I was young. But then I think they did a redo of Planescape Torment not that long ago, right? All right, we need to go get the shop going. I just was kind of poking my head up here to see how things were looking. I don't think we need those apples right now. Oh, this is a different type of plant. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I've seen it before. But again, I don't know that I just don't know if I've played it. And I don't know, isn't there a remake or a newer version? I didn't try it. I heard it was the same thing. Oh, okay. Maybe so. All right. Are any of our special friends out today? Looks a little foggy. Oh, yeah. He's out. Okay. Maybe we can go talk to him. But let's get our shop opened. Check our inventory. Maybe we go talk to him, gather a little bit, and then let's come back and see if we can sign a new contract or expand some of the inventory that we have. All right, let's open the shop and let's welcome everybody in. Let's check inventory. It looks, I'm sure it's probably pretty good. I guess those guys are getting a little low. We're not even under 100 in any of our produce, so I'm not worried about that. So I'm not sure. I kind of want to get away from weapons. I may not, but I will say weapons have been the thing that's pretty much like run my store. I mean, we've made so much money off of weapons. They're just so big. They take up a ton of room. And they have to be restocked so often because people buy them so fast, but we've made a killing off the weapons, so I don't know. All right, don't forget to do this stuff out here. How How much milk do we have? Because I don't feel like we've gathered milk recently. Yeah, this is our last 10. So, and I just threw it away. I just destroyed our milk. All right, I'll have to come back for milk, I guess, if we go gather some. Let's do some Mirthshade to celebrate the new season. This Mirthshade is one of the berries that we just gathered tons of. So let's do Mirthshade both in our jam as well as our fuzzy drink for the day. So go back to fruit, Mirthshade, and drop that one. Let's actually destroy that one. And then we'll put this in here, and then we'll add the honey to it. You can see the bees are going crazy, so we'll get some good honey out of there today. We up to 30 honey. Wow, this was a huge honey day. I've thought about adding a fourth gatherer, but at this rate, we may not need more than 3. All right, so now we've got that going. We want to do maybe tuft just for fun. Let's do a little Wimble tuft. Shop just leveled up to 16. And now we'll take some. I mean, we get almost infinite supply of the honey orbs because we gather them slowly with the honey processing we're doing. So I kind of like that. Even if we don't do a lot of mining, we always, at least every couple days, we can just use those in our 2 things here to gather aether and stuff. All right, and then ore. Why don't we go, it looks like amber root is now leading the way on the most kind of ore, so we'll just lean into that. Now, this is cool because this is supposed to be the day we can actually harvest. Oops, don't want to do that. Uh-oh. Did I screw that up? How do you harvest? Oh, I guess we did harvest it. Okay, cool. Yeah, we harvested it. All right, so what did we just get? Like honey something? Honey leaf. Oh, this is what we harvest. This is what we grew. All right, earth spud, sundew bulb. Okay. Okay. So we just made some honeydew leaf. That's very cool. I think we have a new jam or buzz. Oh yeah, so there's Ghostberry Buzz. Check this out. That looks awesome. Ghostberry Buzz, come on. In some ways, just because of how fun it is putting them together, in some ways it's tempting to specialize in the jams and the buzzes. We have Soulberry Jam, and then we have Soulberry Buzz. That's all of the Ghostberry Buzz we have. So that'll be gone. Once we sell those, they're gone. Okay, we were gonna go say hello to our friend out here. Always good to see him. And then we will look at expanding our contract or our inventory real quick. Let's just see if we can add something to the mix. We're making such good credits now. Oh, we need to pay our employees as well. I don't think we've done that. All right, Verdhorn. Quiet day. He increased our profits. He also increases our ability to harvest plants. So we ought to just take advantage of that for a second here. Oh, we needed milk anyway, right? I know. Wish I could find just like where some extravagant plants were real quick. Since we get this buff on the amount of plants we gather. Oh, here's some. Right at the foot of the velociraptors. Oh, mellow spikes. We've never gathered these before. These are new. That is awesome. Okay. Yo, what's up? I know. It's all good. Y'all are doing great. Alright, we need to fast travel home, really. I don't remember if there's fast travel up here. There is one around the corner if there's not. Okay, what do we want to specialize in, chat? What do we want to specialize in? It's all so fun and cool, but we need to expand something. I love that there's these, like, houses. Ooh, what is this little tent? There's so much in this game. Like, some of it is just there's so much to explore. I've never even been back here. Okay, so here's a fast teleport. Let's just see what's over here. It looks like there's like a community up here. What is going on? Sunglow ore. These goblins have like miniature cows and horses. What are y'all hiding back here? Holy cow, this world goes on forever. Yeah, what a good view from of the waterfall we have from up here. Wait, is that the lake? Kind of lost where we are. Alright. I love teleporting back home, though. We got to see how the stock's doing. Oh my goodness! Yo, what is this room up here? Uh-oh. Have I bugged myself? Alright. I just bounced up into this. Can you do stairs eventually? Alright, stock is getting low. I mean, we don't have any... we don't have any of these crystals left, but that's okay. I wasn't trying to use all of those up anyway. Oh, let's put our milk in here. We did get milk. Alright, here's a suggestion I would make for the game. I think... So everything you do is from your storage menu, which is great. But I wonder if there's a way to have like subcategories. Like as we get more and more stuff, some of the categories get really big. And it can be, especially produce, if you like went into farming, it can be kind of hard to find. All of these fish we had for sale, they're gone. I mean, fish sell so quickly. We make so much money, but fishing takes a while too, so it's kind of hard. You'd have to just pretty much always fish. Let's make sure we pay our employees. All right, let's look and see what we can upgrade here. We want to look at our upgrades. We're not quite at hiring new management yet, but it's not too far away. All right, we could do weapons warrant 2 and weapon display. Do we want to lean into weapons more? I know I said I might not do weapons anymore, but let's just see what full like weapons stuff it looks like. All right, so now if we click on weapons, we have Jagged Shiv, Steel Strike, Brute Hook, Ironclad Knuckles, an Iron Leaf Bow, the Sylvan Quiver. So we basically have upgrades in all of the major categories of weapons. And then if we look at display shelves for weapons, we have horizontal weapon display stacked, vertical, and combo. Let's look at these. All right, this one is horizontal. This is the combo. I think I want to create aisles or something over here. And this is vertical. Oh, that's going to look too big on that side. I'll have to put it over here with the combo. Okay, so I'm guessing like double vertical. This is one vertical, one horizontal. All right, let's just see how things look. I guess we need multiple ones if we're going to get... All right, what do we want to start with? Start at the top. Brute. All right, some cooler swords, and these are daggers. Okay, so let's look at this. So new swords are 1062 a piece, old swords are 8. So it's just like an upgraded sword, basically. These axes are massive. They're also expensive. So we can put, what, one more? No, 3 more maybe? Let's see. Wait, can we fit everything? All right, these are quivers. Oh, you're totally right, Cole. Honestly, at this point, it's more of a convenient thing because it just takes time to set prices. But yeah, you could go either way. You could do it a little bit on sale and just like sell stuff constantly, or you could upcharge a little bit over market and affect your sales a little bit, but probably still sell plenty. I mean, these weapons, can't see that one. These weapons, I'm telling you, they sell faster than anything else in the store. You're saying that just 2 things I've said. All right, it's going to reset these anyway. All right, are we committed to... I mean, I don't like the way this whole section is set up right now. I don't know what I would change exactly. I'd probably pack up all the single ones, especially these little small things. I don't like them at all. Yeah, that's true, Cole. Both of those things are true. And just go double shelves on everything back here. If we did that, we could actually have, probably reasonably have weapons just in the very back, and then put a whole nother category in this section up here. That way weapons aren't like taking over the store. It'd be pretty cool. We could even put alchemy here. So kind of all of our adventure like equipment would be on the same sort of aisle. That could be neat. Okay, so if we're going to keep those new weapons, we need to get a bunch of new stock. All right, this is going to be a good test. I am not going to... I'm not going to put those up, and I'm going to make sure that they get put up themselves. All right, so have we done everything we need to do for the store tonight? I think so. Let's go rest. Yeah, but I actually think I like selling the produce more. The profit's not as good, but at least in terms of the amount, the percentages probably are. Oh, I did forget to bounce home quicker. I need to do a second bounce thing. Uh-oh, Sarah decided to sleep out in the wilderness tonight. What is there, a tornado? What is going on? Goodness. Oh, we've got to plant new plants as well. Are we going to still get customers on a stormy day like this? Alright, let's check inventory. Let's see if it worked. 45, 42, 40. Yeah, they all got put up. I wouldn't mind having the option of changing the delivery location. You could put it anywhere you wanted to. And then it would be cool if your employees that you hire to restock actually did the inventory as well. All right, let's open the store. Alright, so what does it mean if I give up on milk and don't do milk for now? Means no more cheese? Am I okay with that? I think I am okay with that. I'm going to box it up. I'm trying to make life a little simpler. Like, there's some things I don't want to do. One of the things is I'm not going to, for now at least, I'm not going to spend tons of time going around and, like, milking animals. And let's see, our number one berry is still going to be soul berry for now. Usually when you hire better employees, yeah. This is the first, like, really stormy day I've had in this game. Alright, we got plus 40 honey. That's amazing. Fruit. Soul berries. Hire a rancher, yes. Oh, that would be so cool if he added a new category of employees. I love that idea. Alright, I think I'm going to box this up for now as well. If we end up getting crafting options where we need the wool, that's fine. We'll go, you know, we'll make a bunch. But we should probably move this to right here. Just make it more convenient. Alright, now we got a plant. Alright, I think what I'm going to do... I'm going to pay my employees. And we want to go... Would we rather do farming plots or do we like these? Maybe the combination? All right. Let's see. Right there. And how many seeds? I think we have 4 seeds left. Is that right? Yep. Okay. So we're gonna... All right. Then what do we need to do? Oh, why didn't I think about this before? We're gonna move the wand out here. And then Aether? Lunacite Aether. Is that really the only Aether we have? But we should have more tomorrow, and there's plenty of time till we need to harvest these plants. So this is now emerald leaf. Okay. Like, I could imagine that eventually we have 18 of these. So like this whole back thing turns into just farming. At least for right now, because we have 3 different seed types and 6 seeds come in each one. I think so, Ramathor. I've been really impressed with it. Like, it just goes deeper and deeper. I really like the idea of selling fish, but if you're gonna sell fish, it ends up probably being like you almost have to just do that, which could be cool. The question is, do I like that as much? I mean, there's other parts of the game that are just really fun too. Dude, it is thundering and lightning out here. How's everybody doing today? How's our stock? Ooh, we're getting low. People are buying up our potions. And that would be cool, just to like focus on alchemy. I could see that. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. I could see just focusing on alchemy. Having an alchemy shop. Legit option here. I don't know if we'll end up with a way to craft potions as well. But if that's the case, that could be really neat. Alright, let's check the rest of our inventory though. Alright, these are getting a little bit low, not too much of a worry. Oh yeah, everything's getting a little low. I mean, I guess we're just selling stuff. We're under 100 for the first time in a long time in produce. Weapons, everything's above 30. So I think I'm gonna chill with weapons. Oh, sorry about that, after hours employees, but y'all do a great job. Thank you. Hey, how's it going, Teddy? How's the new weapon set up? Yeah, I just need to redo that part of the store. What was I wanting to check on? Yes, I agree, Tweebert. That's exactly right. And I like the pace in which it starts to unveil some of the complexity. Does not overwhelm you. I think it's meant to be a relaxing, fun game, and so the developer has been pretty careful to not like overwhelm right from the start. Yo, I've never spoken to the dragon before. We've seen him fly over a couple times, but I've never spoken to him. We just need to remember we can fast travel back from up there. I've seen him, I think, but I've never spoken to him. Rubius, you're the one tending this place now. Haven't played Skyrim? Yeah, he just gave us a 1-day boost to harvesting, mining. Yes, tea time, I love it. All right, these are those shards that we use at the crafting tables. If you don't seek out the shards, that's definitely something that we'll run out of. So if we want to do anything with shards, you'd have to be pretty intentional about going and finding them each day. And they tend to be some of the like further away resources, I think. But there is a lot you can do with them. Royal peach? Yo, they have a crown on them. I've never seen royal peaches before. How much do you think a royal peach sells for? Like, is that the only place you can get them in this game, or are they on all these trees? I've never been back here before, so. A nod to Mario? Yeah, true. What is this? Careful now, we're still in the middle of a very important nap. 10 refined pebblerite? Thank you, we'll make progress in the morning. I don't know what... No way Sarah's out here. Holy cow. I don't know what that's gonna be. But we gotta give them a certain amount of resources every day, just like we did the statue. And then finally they'll build something for us. Is this gonna be more royal peaches? Alright, so there's a lot of royal peaches out here. I wonder what in each season, so we gotta come out here again when it's not fall. Because that's one of the things that changes seasonally. Like what's on these special trees. The apple types change. I'm wondering if the peach types will as well. Oh, there's our fast travel. That's awesome. Expansion, maybe? Yeah, what do y'all think that's gonna be out there? Is it gonna be like a mine? Like we'll get a little place to mine every day? You were dragging a bit? Oh no! I made my coffee a while ago and I forgot to drink it, chat. Thanks for the reminder, Ramathor. I might have to heat it up real quick. Alright. Everything looks pretty good in the store. Alright, I'll be right back. Teddy's Haven Game of the Year, question mark? A good game does that to you, one forgets to feed. Yes, exactly. All right, so I'll make a decision. Tomorrow after fishing, we'll try out the Super Simulator, Superstore, whatever it's called, simulator. We'll at least try it out. Because I don't want to get off this one right now. We want to play this one a little bit longer. And then I'll have to go to get to my meeting, so. Can we just redo this section of the store real quick? I really don't like it. Okay. Now, do we have a preference between these two styles? I think I like this style better. Where the top is going left to right and the bottom is going up and down. Oh goodness, I can't do it like this. I don't know why that happens. Oh, you can play this with a controller. Interesting. I'm assuming that did not reset it. It did not. I need to hold on, do we even want to do it like that? I'm actually thinking about what if we do something like this, front to back, right down the middle? We could also have probably stuff on the sides. Alright, so I want... Those are the combo ones, right? I'm getting rid of every other shelf until we can afford to have all combos. How many do we need? We at least need 4 combos, right? Let's just throw up 4 combos and see what that looks like. I think I'm actually going to do it first thing in the morning because I want to reload so that our mouse movement... So there's this thing where after a day or two, your moving the furniture thing gets slower for some reason. Also, what does this do? A wand that boxes furniture. I hate to spend a... That's all it does? Yo, I don't understand the wand. First wand I don't understand. Okay. We need to read the description of that wand again. Oh wait. Yeah, this is where we yep. Sorry, chat. I've got to try this. I think this will reset I think this will reset the movement so that it's not quite as hard to place our furniture, especially if we're going to redo that little section real quick. It'd be nice to have full access to it. I hope you find a soft moment of peace when you need it most. That's a cool thing to say. All right. It's storming again. Day 2 of the storm. We've literally got a crazy... What is this? Box storage will go to your storage immediately. I mean, boxed furniture will go to your storage immediately. That is so cool. Alright. I don't want to open the store with this stuff in this condition. Alright, so the only one we have out is this one. Let's get some more combo shelves. Do we have plenty of money? Let's pay our staff. We still have 3,600. Let's get a display for weapons combo. Oh, it's only 50. 2, 3, 4. Oh, see how fast it spins, chat? Oh, it's my fault. I know how to do it. It's not the game. It's not a bug. It's my fault. It's totally my fault. All right. I know what's making it do that now. Alright, so this should... That close enough? I think it is. This should give us... Alright, let's go... Sword? Oh, you know what? We should just bring over one of those things where you can destroy stuff. Sword and dagger. Yep. I think I like that. I think I like the combo. Alright, are we gonna buy it or are we gonna move one? I guess we'll buy it. So this is magical. It only costs 10 credits. And we're gonna put this... Oh, you can make them bigger and smaller. Okay. Jagged Shiv. And then what's the upgraded sword? Steel Strike. Okay. Now, the other thing we have is Stone Cleaver. Cassavir. And Brute Hook. And I think on top of these we put the Bone Fang Gauntlets. And the Ironclad Knuckles. Sorry, what? Oh. Okay. How do we like this? These things are just so big. It doesn't look great. And then how would it look to just create an end piece here? But maybe not on the back side, so that it's easier for people to walk back there. But I kind of do want... it'd be awkward back there though, wouldn't it? So then... I mean, obviously the thing that goes... here... are the nice bows and nice quivers. Right. I'm gonna move it slightly away from it, but less is clipping through. Now the issue is I need one more. I think it looks alright. We just get one more and put it there. We just don't have other weapons yet. Let's just try this on for size. Alright, let's open the shop. I know it's raining, but we still need to let some fresh air in. We'll see how our customers like this new setup. You can walk through there fine. If it gets crowded back there, it's going to be a mess, but... Then what I'm thinking about is adding shelves. I like how all this looks back here though. We could pretty much just move all of our alchemy y'all be careful. You don't want to step in that. What's up, Teddy? See, this will give us just much more of an option. I mean, it's just more efficient use, right? All right, sorry. I know y'all are like picking up stuff, but really, all of our alchemy could just be on one side. And for now, put field journals over here. So I guess what we're doing is what we're actually wanting to do is move this one into here. Just want to see what the customer flow is like. Alright, then we've got our toys. I don't know what we're doing with this room yet, so I'm going to put our toys up here. I guess we bought one piece of artwork. That looks better there. Let's check inventory. Oh, Butler. Any estimation on how much you've made on that rod? If nothing else, it could allow us to expand our produce section. We could move our groceries into the other area. Cannot believe how much soulberry we still have. Fruitworks is level 6. What does that help? Oh, it gives us twice the amount. That's interesting. So like honey, what is honey listed under? It's under produce, I guess? It's not under produce, so that means it's just under shelf, which is just hard to find. Yeah, that's right. This is day 5, and you have so much more. I'm on day 4. No, Tarago, this is day 5 of fall. You might be day 4 of summer. Yeah, it's like storming Butler. It's crazy. Does that make sense? Yeah. You just started. I've been playing for a while. You'll see how the days work in a bit. Oh, that's so cool looking, especially with it being nighttime. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. Okay, we do have two different types of aether, so let's add that aether. I want to see what it says. So you see how it's different colors? That comes from the aether, because all of it is emerald leaf, but we've put different aether into the planting. And we harvest it in 2 days. Okay, that's cool. Shop just leveled up. As far as I know, the shop leveling up, the main thing that does is it allows you to hire future employees. So like we're now eligible to hire everyone except for Hopper. Alright, what are we at? 5,200. What's the next thing that we can open up? Planting. Sorry, painting environments. Okay, that's cool. Shelving 2. Oh, yeah. So when we start getting better shelves, that's going to motivate me to want to redo other parts of the store, just like we did the weapons section. Horticulturalist. It's more produce. Toy maker. Yeah, we need toy maker because we don't have very much in our toy section. And then we get... Oh, decorative books. So we can sell books. That would look good in the middle section. Still trying to decide if I want to keep... Maybe actually this becomes produce. Look how much room is in this. Because we don't have a cashier. I think that makes sense. Let's move produce. Although let's get the nicer shelves, right? Shelving. Oh, produce display. Shelving 3. Which I don't think we need that. I think it's produce display. I think that's the one that's going to be... Alright, display fruits and vegetables. Yeah, so here's triple, double tall. Alright, let's look at what both of these look like. Alright, this is double tall. Okay. And this is triple. That is so cool. Is there space for one more triple? Yeah. And then we could do like 2 more double talls. Wait, but once again... maybe with produce, since we did these shelves in there, maybe we'll do it that way. Yeah, I think I like that. So, 1 more triple, 1 more double tall for now. Display, fruits and vegetables. Triple, double tall. Alright, double tall. and triple. Okay. Box it up. Box it up. Oh, this is a double. We could just... Yo, are you okay? Sarah? Okay. Box it up. Wait, now if I open it, yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Oh! Okay. Oh, do y'all want to see how much Royal Peaches cost? Like, I don't know what all we can do with Royal Peaches, so I'm probably not going to sell them just yet. It's not very much. Not very much. I'm wondering if we can make some crazy jam or something with it. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, let's think about this. Produce. What do we have enough of that we want to... What's over here? This is our corn. Okay. Is that dew blush? I'm not even sure. Oh, we already have that in there, right? Golden Spire. Can't see that one. Crimson Bell. Dew blush. Emerald leaf. Okay. Hearth spud. Carrots. Yeah, I haven't decided what all I want to include produce-wise. Like, we could include You're going to have to eventually move there, Sarah. We could include everything, but... it just means we have to gather a lot more. I guess we will eventually expand our farming, and we'll have more stuff coming in that way. We'll just wait and see. There's no rush. We're making plenty without expanding too quickly into stuff that we don't know that we want to expand into. All right. It's crazy out here. Hey. Still raining a little bit, but it's like much better weather. Um, yeah, I kind of like the honey fruit sort of business we have going. I don't know that we need to do the shards every day in terms of this one, turning it into Aether. I'm going to put this down here. Uh-oh. Oh, we can make it smaller. That's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. All right, one more day till harvest on the plants. And we probably, I mean, if we're going to get a lot of ore, we probably need to get a second and maybe even a third one of these. Although I'm just realizing, chat, I don't know what to do with the ingots. I haven't figured out anything to do with the fish ingots. I mean, with the different ingots from ore. All right, that's buzz, and then we also need the jam. I'm pretty sure we opened up the store without opening up the doors, which means people are having to like float in through, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. All right, how much cheese do we have left? 7. Let's go ahead and sell out of cheese. So when I first started, I figured that Teddy was going to grow and eventually like be a bear that's walking around kind of like the cats. Now I'm not so sure because we don't ever get to feed him. Hmm. Come buy my stuff, everyone. Yes. I think we just need to now expand our contract with... What's supposed to be here? The potatoes? Wait, we're not out of those, are we? No. Wait. It's not because it's not in there, I wouldn't think. Well, there are the potatoes. Maybe that is what happened. Maybe they sold out and they weren't technically in the storage yet. There's more of them. 96. So let's see if it now... Yeah, now it's restocking them. Alright, so we're supposed to have... Dew Blush, Crimson Bell, Spud, Bulb. Alright, Crimson Bell, Dew Blush, Spud, Bulb. We don't have these anywhere. Seven, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, that's all of them. Alright, good. Now we've got all of them. What's up, Amar? Fall, day 7. This is in fact not fishing, did you know? I did know. How are you doing, Amar? Alright, I kind of want to move... Not too bad, my yearly blood test on Wednesday. Okay. That's something you do not look forward to, right? the blood test. All right, I like it. Now, we did pay our staff, right? Is there even more? Um, yeah. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. This one. Okay. We've got produce for days. Onions. I think the okay. I think the strategy is, and we just spent a lot of money, probably like 1,000, but the strategy is to try to keep the inventory at a place where our stocker employees never don't have something to reach to. Made a little bit of a mess over here. The nice thing is you can do this at the end of the night, right before you go to bed, and then they'll just put it all up for you instead of having to stand there and do all that, but I didn't want to have to look at that. Pretty cool, right, chat? Like, we're sort of intentionally not bringing these walls down. Now, every time you bring walls down, I think the way it works is that increases the amount of guests that you can receive by like a small number. So there is some motivation for knocking walls down. But like, I think next what we'll do is we'll actually knock this back wall left. And so it'll actually snake around and go behind. But you won't be able to get to it from these hallways. You'd have to come down here, either from this entrance or either that entrance across here. And then you can take a left here. Now, what we have to remember is once we go that way, there'll be another entrance, because that's right here. And then if we go one more, another room with a window. And then I don't know from there. From there, we'll have to see. All right, let's gather a few things. And then let's go sleep. Oh, we need to look at the thing together, chat, and see if we can figure out what you do with ingots. I've created all these ingots, but I don't know what to do with ingots. I mean, we probably could just sell the ingots, but I have a feeling that there's a way to turn the ingots into something. All right, do we want to do one full sweep of the apple grove? Oh, and really we should go get those crystals while we're over here, because look how close they are. All right. All right, so these are the amber fall apples. These are seasonal. Tons of amber fall apples. Scarlet tips. Especially once we've leveled it up like we have, like we're getting a ton for every harvest we do. So that's why it's not too bad if you want to, you know, gather wild like vegetables and produce and stuff, because you are getting a ton. Look at these honeyglow shards. No wonder we've had so many of these. There's like a huge tree with so many of them on here. So all that stuff we can do with shards, you know, just like once per season, we can come over here and get a whole season's worth of honeyglow shards, I would say. All right, let's pick up the rest of the apples. That's another cool feature about this game. You can turn auto gather on, which I just did, but then you don't even have to click. You just run over it with the pointer and you're good. All right, Amar, catch you another time. We've almost got 500 scarlet tips at this point. Oh wow, it looks like we ran out of stock. Check stock. What did we run out of? Doesn't look like we actually ran out of anything. What is that supposed to be? Honeyglow Aether? Oh, why are we selling Honeyglow Aether? Man. One thing I don't like, or at least I haven't figured out how to do this, is there's no way to clear that without boxing up the whole shelf. The other thing we could do, okay. The other thing we could do is just unlock more alchemy. But really quick, what do y'all think we use the ingots for? Oh, here's stairs. Okay, more gardening. Instruments, that's cool. I just don't see anything. Which makes me wonder, well, let's see. Do we unlock more crafting? I guess the only other thing is like, are we unlocking more crafting options as we go? And I just haven't found where the ingots go. I'm not sure. If all we do is sell ingots, that means that those are probably a very lucrative item for us to... All right, one more day. So when we harvest these, and this will probably be next time, but when we harvest these, we're going to actually create several more to hold plants. All right, so I guess, I mean, we could start ingots over here, couldn't we? Let's open the store. The only problem I see with that is that it means our, oh, I know what we were going to do. We were going to do alchemy so that, yeah, so that we can replace that one thing easier. All right, magic, water breathing, rage, and endurance. Now, where are we going to put these? I guess just straight across. Those look so cool. Is that water breathing? Those look really cool. These have got to be rage, right? Nope, that's endurance. And corrected. Okay. Now this is where looking at shelving. Shelving 3. All right. Display shelves. All corner shelf. All right. We can put this over here because we know the hallway is going to end up going the other way. I do wonder if this is one that you need the, that's fine for now. Oh, I can't stand how that's clipping. Wonder if this is one they would need stairs to, good grief. Corner shelves are not easy. All right. We'll do the other toy soon. But, all right, or amber root. Or and the thing is, like, these will require, yeah, we don't have that many, do we? This is going to require, this would require a lot of gathering. Now, this is probably where some of the biggest money is. I mean, if you look at the cost of these. But to stay on top of these, to keep all these in stock, would be a lot. A lot of mining. But mining's not bad. It's kind of fun. We need one of these. Scale down. Get smaller. Got some ore. So that means that we need to get at least one more, and eventually we need to get two more. But we'll just get one more for now. Are people buying the ore? Yeah. That's gonna make a killing. He's stealing. It would be funny if they made you put like hire guards. Or a lot of these types of games do that, where like, you know, they give you something that you have to hit the customer with if they're stealing to get them out of your shop or whatever. That's funny. So if you really do a ton of mining to try to keep all those ingots up, first of all, it's a lot of work, and if you don't need the money, it may not be worth it to go through this whole process that you start off by mining and then you end up turning it into ingots at the stations that, you know, is overnight each set. So you end up, you know, it's just a long process. But if you don't need the money, it might not be worth it. But if you do it, you're going to end up mining so much, you'll have so much stone, and then you use the stone to turn into more ore, because you feed it to that one guy, and every 15 ore he spits out. Look at these two cats chasing me around. You end up with just random ore that he spits out. All right, there's the fishing guy. Oh, and the turtle's here too. Wow. I heard y'all. Where are you? You know, one thing I guess you could do is you could put down your fishing wand. You could buy an extra fishing wand. There's nothing that's stopping you from getting multiple fishing wands. And you could actually store the base down here at the dock. So then you could still gather on your way to and from the fishing. That actually might be the way to do it. One of the frustrating things is, like, when you're going to fish, you have to hold the wand, which I think that limits what you can do. So anyway, that might be interesting to try out that. Fishing's just pretty time consuming. I don't know. I like fishing, and I like setting up all the fish tanks and everything. And it feels like that's kind of the other really lucrative thing you could do. Ingots and fishing feel the most lucrative to me. But fishing in particular takes the most time. So to like maintain stock, it sells out so fast. So a day is over, you know, pretty quick, and you've only caught so much fish. And then those fish sell really fast. And so it would be hard to maintain a whole lot of stock, I think. All right, that's our fast travel. We want to get a couple scales here. Brilliant scales, that's cool. And then the rabbit gives us, I think, a little... Oh, this is a ninja rabbit. Maybe we can't even get anything from him. He's not like the other rabbits. Radiant scale. How close on mining are we? We're level 14, but we got a long way to go. We're getting twice as much, and we're almost mining twice as fast as when you first start. That's why New Game Plus would be crazy, because you would start off with like this level mining speed. Oh, you know what? We can't do it all, chat, but we never went back over to this is supposed to be one of the... Okay, maybe this one doesn't work. I thought it was supposed to be one of the fast travel things. Wait, does it let us go up on this huge thing? Or is it blocked off? Oh my goodness. Cool. The Minnesota Vikings carved those? Yes, I think you're right. Oh, it looks so cool up here. There's the Grove. I forgot. I don't know if I've ever been up here, actually. There's a different color shard over here. So again, if you wanted to get all these shards, like, it's some time getting to all the places. Oh, we're up above that big door. All right, let's go check on that thing and just see what they need next to upgrade the whatever that was, like the goblins or whatever it was that was making those. It almost looked like a mine area, but I'm not sure. At this point, we probably move faster to actually run. Is it up top or is it this way? There's a blue fox. Actually, might be farther. Oh, no, this is it. Oh, look, they filled that in. So what is this going to be? I thought this might be a mineable area, but now it looks like they're just creating sleepy time gnomes. 500 stone. Oh, easy. Got 500 stone all the time. All right, where's the... Oh, yeah, fast travel back there. Okay. These... Are these still royal peaches? It kind of looks different now. It's the same season, though. Oh, yeah, it is. All right, let's see how the shop's doing before we call it a night. Very low. Wow. No wonder we have so much money. Look at how much stuff sold. We sold out of one of those of endurance potions. Yeah, those potions. Man, I mean, everything sells good, I guess, but the potions in particular. We still have a lot of ingots left, so... Although it's restocking them. I guess that's why. Alright. Got to get over 100 for each potion type. Even have a chance of making it through a day. Which one is that that's so expensive? The Rage and the Endurance. What's the profit on these? $343 per purchase. $354 per purchase. Okay, so it is a lot of profit, but It is hard to keep them in stock. All right, good job, team. Oh, I don't want to look at that. Don't even look at that. All right, folks. I think that's a good place to cut it off. Thank y'all for hanging out. Again, tomorrow we'll probably check out the other the market one, at least, since we spent so much time on this one today. But of course, first we'll do some fishing, assuming I get to stream tomorrow, which depends on how what the day turns out to be. But as always, thanks for hanging out, and I will see y'all again very soon. Yeah, you too, Cassavir. You too, Ramathor. See ya, Tweeberk.